Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope today we'll have a good time together, and we will learn something new from the Ustaz. You know, the Ustaz, they have answers for anything you want. If you want to learn about coronavirus, go to the Ustaz. If you want to learn why your wife left you, go to the Ustaz. If you want to know where the sun set, go to the Ustaz. The Ustaz, my friend, they are the only one have answers. For sure after the Prophet. And for sure after Allah. Allah, the Prophet, the Ustaz, the three musketeers. So today we are going to see the three musketeers trying to refute Christian Prince, and how a Christian Prince is really, causing big problem to the Muslims. Now, before we start, I want to give a credit to the brother who translated this video, and this is his channel. If you don't mind, you can subscribe to his channel. Actually, I'm going to post his link so you guys can support him and subscribe to his page. And this is the lowest reward we can do for someone who did a hard job to translate and make the video available in English. So thank you very much, Mr. Cross plus okay, whatever, I mean the name, how I write it, TM. What TM mean, I don't know, don't ask me. So anyway, Jawapan, cerdas, atas, hujatan, Christian Prince. That alone is something. I mean, to be honest with you, I never thought that my name will appear in Indonesia before. Like, my name appeared in Mars, because supposedly Muhammad, when he went to the 7 galaxies, he took like a coffee in Mars and tea. I mean, but Indonesia, I never thought my name would appear there. But obviously, the name of Christian Prince is causing big problems. Very big, huge. I mean, literally huge. First of all, let us introduce to you Christian Prince as the Muslim Ustaz they see him. Listen carefully.
Sebetulnya, Christian Prince ini keilmuannya tentang Islam dan Kristen sangat dangkal. Dan narasi
I have to agree. The knowledge of a Christian Prince about Islam is very shallow. Extremely shallow. I mean, his ocean of knowledge, you can walk with your 2 feet. You don't need to use a boat. This is how shallow it is.
narasi yang ia sampaikan sangat asal-asalan. Dan semua pernyataan-pernyataan atau hujatan-hujatan Christian Prince terhadap Islam.
Hold on. Hujatan. I mean, are you serious? You really... Did you say hujatan? Okay. All his statement hujatan, and blasphemy from a Christian Prince. And blasphemy against who?
Pernyataan atau hujatan-hujatan Christian Prince terhadap Islam, Al-Quran, Nabi Muhammad, dan Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala adalah.
You do blasphemy against Muhammad. Why? He is God. Those people, they do not know what word blasphemy mean. Do you know? Look like they think Muhammad is God. Obviously, they worship him as God.
Lagu lama.
Hold on. What lagu lama? Is that curse or something? What he said? Lagu lama.
Nabi Muhammad dan Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala adalah lagu lama.
Lagu lama. Is that the one that says the same old song? What is that same old song? What is that? Take me with you because I love you so. Don't leave me here, I will draw Picasso. Take me with you, because I love you. What is that old song, man? What's wrong with you? Old song? What is that? Are you saying that everybody laughed at Muhammad from long time ago, before even Christian princes exist? I agree. Beautiful song. Continue. Lagu lama.
Sama persis sebagaimana hujatan-hujatan para misionaris Kristen era tahun 90-an.
Miss what? What he did? Man, Christian did by Christian missionaries. You are talking to one person now. What Christians, missionaries? Do you think I'm an army or something? Okay, tell us more.
Kristen era tahun 90-an. Dan sesungguhnya, semua sudah dijawab di dalam buku Ustadz Insan LS Mogok-ginta yang terbaru.
All of this to promote a book. You see, if you're a friend here, I mean, this guy, he is old and etc. And he is doing da'wah. And if he love Indonesian, who he will go? Christian Prince, he gave his book for the Indonesian for free. Why you don't give it for free? So all of this propaganda just to sell your book? Christian Prince is not Indonesian. He don't speak Indonesian. And the majority of Indonesian are Muslim. Yet he gave his book for free to the Indonesian. Why you don't do the same? Question. Go ahead.
Pembelaan spektakuler, mualaf untuk Islam.
Okay, so in this book, guys, you will find any answer you want. Any answer. You know, if you like, why your lips is hurting when you eat spicy food, you will find the answer there. I mean, your guy, he don't even know how to quote a verse in the Quran correctly. And this guy have an answer. In 2 minutes, everybody will be dying laughing at him. And this guy, if this guy, he have a book, I mean, who is left?
Di antara 54 buku bestseller karya beliau, inilah karya monumental beliau yang paling lengkap.
It's commercial for the book.
Memiliki tebal 535 halaman, mengumpulkan seluruh jenis hujatan, pelecehan, penghinaan, dan
harassment, insult, and accusation. Harassment. You know, this guy, what is missing is to accuse me of sexual harassment now. What harassment? Okay.
tuduhan terhadap Islam,
Toward Islam, harassment toward Islam.
terhadap Al-Quran,
Al-Quran.
terhadap Allah
Toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
dan terhadap Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu.
Let me cry. Did he insult the Prophet? You know, you cannot insult the Prophet. The Prophet can insult everybody, but you cannot insult him back. The Prophet, he can call you pigs, he can call you monkeys, he can call you idiot, he can call you kafir, he can call you filthy, dirty, pig, monk. I mean, all names, but you cannot insult the Prophet. This is disgusting. He's insulting the Prophet, but the Prophet, he can insult everybody. Yeah, because he's a Prophet. He have a license of insult. He got a license from www.insultasifyouareaprophet.com.
Mengungkap data hinaan sejak tahun 1990 hingga
all of this promoting for it. When the guy will talk, let us skip, man. I'm getting sleepy now. I want to see in the when he will talk. Okay, here we go. Finally, look at this view. See what book make? Not like Christian Prince books are for free everywhere. This guy, he is sitting. He have a servant. He have a leg in the top of the other leg. Okay. Great business. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Baik, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I will shave my 20-foot beard if you know how to say the word Assalamu alaikum correctly. You and your ustaz. Unbelievable. Anyway, continue.
Alhamdulillah, hari ini kita berada di mana, Ustaz?
Di Gobak Moruno, di daerah kota Mobagu, Sulawesi Utara.
Gobak Moruno artinya apa, Ustaz?
Kebun hijau lah kira-kira kita.
Kebun hijau di kota Mobagu, Sulawesi Utara. Dan akhir-akhir ini kita banyak mendengar dan menyaksikan tentang tuduhan dan pelecehan yang dilakukan oleh Christian Prince terhadap Islam, dan ini cukup meresahkan. Nah,
hold on. The harassment of a Christian Prince causing you problem? Hold on, did you see that? The harassment of a Christian Prince causing the problem. Okay, what is the problem? Accusation and harassment. You are the one who's making books or videos about me. Who's harassing who? I never know this guy. I mean, look at this. They are the one who's making videos about me, and supposedly I'm the one doing harassment. Unbelievable. Okay, tell us more about the harassment of Christian Prince.
Dan akhir-akhir ini kita banyak mendengar dan menyaksikan tentang tuduhan dan pelecehan yang dilakukan.
Hold on, I did not get this word. Did he say Mexican? Please don't talk about Mexicans, they are my cousins. What Mexican? Leave Mexican alone. One of the best thing Mexican they provide is Corona. Unbelievable, man. I did not drink Corona forever. I got, after more than a year and a half, I did not drink any kind of alcohol. Finally, I got little Corona. You believe it? Unbelievable. Very tasty. Okay, hold on. What?
Tentang tuduhan dan pelecehan yang dilakukan oleh Christian Prince terhadap Islam, dan ini cukup meresahkan. Nah, kita akan tanya kepada Ustadz Insan Mogok-ginta bagaimana tanggapan beliau. Mari.
Now we are asking the Ustaz after Christian Prince is causing us all the trouble. I mean, what kind of religion is religion? A person like me can cause, I mean, who I am? I'm no one. I mean, you know, we are talking about God. God, this God, he is in trouble because of a guy, his name is Christian Prince. I mean, what's wrong with you? Obviously, your God is an idol. Otherwise, he would defend himself. You do not need some potato there and potato here to defend him. Tell us more. Go ahead.
Baiklah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi.
He changed the way he talked. This guy, he was talking, saying hi. After I schooled him, I said to him, shame on you, idiot. Don't say hi. What hi? Hi? Say assalamu alaikum. Now finally he starts saying assalamu alaikum. And the funny, they say Christian Prince is not as inshallah. An ustaz, and he starts his greeting with hi. Okay, hold on, let me go back on time. Is it you saying to me here hi? So what happened in the other video? Why in the other video assalamu alaikum here hi? By the way, assalamu alaikum is a Christian and Jewish greeting, have nothing to do with Muhammad. Muhammad is a thief, he stole it. When the angel came to Mary 600 years before Muhammad, he said to her what? Shalom to you, Mary. When the one they call him angel came to Muhammad, what he said to him? He squeezed him and he said to him, Iqra. Where is Shalom? Is gone, because this is the devil. You see how you know which one is the angel? How come the angel, he came to Mary, he says to her, Shalom to you, Mary. But when the same angel, supposedly according to Muhammad's story, came to Muhammad, he did not say Assalamu alaikum. The guy, he just held him and started squeezing him as if he's a mayonnaise. And no mayonnaise came out. Anyway, this is a different story. We will go back for it. But now, finally, Ustaz, he starts saying Assalamu alaikum after I schooled him. Alright.
Wabarakatuh.
Barakatuh.
Saya Pak Insan LS Mogok-ginta saat ini sedang berada di daerah.
I like it when somebody introduces himself. Obviously, nobody knows who you are. You remind me of Allah, you know? Allah, nobody know him. So, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Who's talking Allah? Allah saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Why you don't say in the name of insan? Les makagotina. I speak like Allah. If Allah himself, he says in the name of Allah. Are you smarter than Allah? Yeah, I never heard of a God says in the name of Allah. I mean, he is Allah supposedly, and then he say in the name of Allah. Huh. Okay. Things happen. I am a Muslim. Can I call? My friend, we need to finish this video first, and then we will see if we can take your calls after that. We will see. All right? Hold your horses. And if you don't have a horse, hold your mule.
Daerah Sulawesi Utara, tepatnya di daerah Bulamondo, Kota Mobagu, yaitu di Taman Wisata Bangok-Murno. Ya, ini cukup indah pemandangannya. Nah, untuk itu pada kesempatan singkat ini saya akan menjawab beberapa hujatan, pelecehan, penghinaan terhadap Islam yang dilakukan oleh Christian Prince.
I mean, guys, did you hear the music behind in the background? It's like a horror movie, man. What is this music is about? Did you hear it? Hold on, let me go back. I don't know, maybe you did not notice the music in the background. I mean, this is like a horror movie. Where do you get this music from?
Saya Pak Insan LS Mogok-ginta saat ini sedang berada di daerah Sulawesi Utara, tepatnya di daerah Bulamondo, Kota Mobagu, yaitu di Taman Wisata Bangok-Murno. Ya, ini cukup indah pemandangannya. Nah, untuk itu pada kesempatan singkat ini saya akan menjawab beberapa hujatan.
Anyone say to me something, I say to him, hujatan. That's it. I speak Indonesian. This is what happened to Muhammad. He learned two Arabic words and he make a Quran, which is the most funny book ever. Okay, tell us more about hujatan. Go ahead.
Christian Prince. Nah, perlu kita ketahui bahwa Christian Prince ini dia tidak pernah menampakkan wajah.
So all this music and buy my book and I will answer to say that Christian Prince, he never show his face. This is the answer you have? You know, you think it's like a volcano is going to explode and then the volcano open his mouth and what come from there? A mosquito. So all this introduction by my books have the answer, and then you start saying Christian Prince, he never show his face. Why? What do you want from my face? What if I don't look good? Don't you see I'm still single? Because each time I ask a woman to marry me, she say, what? There's no men left? Brother, what's wrong with you? Why Muslims are obsessed with my face? What about my foot? What about I expose my shin, as Allah, he said in the Quran? I mean, you have no problem that Allah never show his face. You never even saw the face of Muhammad or Jibreel or Mikael or Azrael, but yet you want to see my face. Why? Am I your God? Am I your prophet? Am I Jibreel with the 600 wings? By the way, how Muhammad he was able to count them if he saw him for a very fast? Maybe Jibreel, he have numbers over his wings. Number 1, number 2, number 3. He was inspired by the number, or he counted them? Maybe he was inspired, maybe. But we didn't see that in the Quran, by the way. So how he was inspired? Let it go. So what about my face, Ustaz? This is part of the answer. My face is the problem. My face.
Hujatan, pelecehan, penghinaan terhadap Islam yang dilakukan oleh Christian Prince. Nah, perlu kita ketahui bahwa Christian Prince ini dia tidak pernah menampakkan wajah.
Never.
Kalau dia berbicara hanya suara saja yang muncul. Kalau dia tampakkan wajah.
Stop. When he speak, only his voice appear. That is a discovery. When somebody speak, his voice appear. I mean, what is the connection? It's obvious. So, hello. When I speak, what I should. I'm speaking, so my voice will be heard. It's obvious. You just said so. Christian Prince, only when he speak, his voice appear. What does that mean? So what do you want when I speak? What would appear? You know, genius. How you discover that? Nobody noticed that before you, by the way. That when somebody spoke, the voice will appear. And how it appear, by the way? I thought you can hear it. You cannot see it. Can you see my voice? Unbelievable. Tell us more about your wisdom, Prophet Solomon.
Bahwa Christian Prince ini dia tidak pernah menampakkan wajah. Kalau dia berbicara hanya
Hold on. I decide to show my face. Hold on. You Muslim, you post pictures all over the internet saying this is me. Suddenly you do not know show my face. So who is that guy you post there? That's mean it's obviously you are lying to your people, saying this is me and it's not me. So either it's me or it's not. Hello. Hold on, let me find I know many of you will be shocked when you see my face now. I have to show you now my face. Okay? What we can do? I mean, we have to show the face, otherwise the Muslims are unhappy. All right? Yeah. Brother. I will see if that will work, because I want them to stop saying they don't show his face, he don't show his face. I'm sick of this, man. Brother, I'm very handsome, very good looking, and my real name is Ahmadinejad. Now, let us say, okay, you saw my face now. Look how, man, how good looking I am. After you saw me, now what? Is your, do you have the answer? You don't have the answer. You see my face, you don't have the face, you don't know my, what is the answer? What my face have to do with your answer, man? And look now, look the number of people who they were watching the video, they are going. Look, I used to have like, and guys, why we have a small number? Where is everybody? We have only 1,130 people watching after I put my picture for you. It should be 2 people leave. That's mean me and the admin. The rest should leave right away after they see my face. Why Muslims are obsessed with my face? Okay, now here we go. All the ladies will leave. Nobody will come back. Oh boy. We thought Christian Prince, you know, reality. Here we go. Reality check. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Every Muslim want to debate me. You want to see my face. I want to debate you face to face. What about shoulder to shoulder? No. Nose to nose? No. Face to face. I challenge you. Face to face. Okay. We go back. From now on, you can dream about my face as long as you're obsessed with my face, buddy. I mean, you have a problem. Really, you have a problem with his face. Every video he go, he says, face Christian Prince. He go to sleep, face Christian Prince. Where is your face? Show me your face. Okay. He speak only his voice appearing. Aha. What a discovery.
Prince ini dia tidak pernah menampakkan wajah. Kalau dia berbicara hanya suara saja yang muncul. Kalau dia tampakkan wajah itu menggunakan masker ya, penutup wajah.
Masker. I learned another word in Indonesian. So masker is mask. Okay. Masker, where are you? Shame on Muhammad, shame on you. You spend half of the video talk about my face. I will make you barbecue. Masker, where are you? You idiot. People are waiting for the answer, background music, horror movie, a guy standing, interview. People think this is serious, and now you are talking about the masker of a Christian Prince face. Give us the answer, man. Oh boy. Masker. So if we add in Indonesian, if we add like roni at the end, mascaroni, does that make it like pepperoni? Because I like mascaroni in the taste of pepperoni. Continue, Abdul.
Jadi hanya suara saja dan tidak pernah terlihat langsung siapa orangnya.
Really?
Tapi hujatan dia terhadap Islam, Allah, Al-Quran dan sebagainya itu sudah terlampau amat meresahkan, bahkan sudah menghebohkan.
Hold on. Finally the truth is coming. Cause us troubles, even ratio. Did you see? Did you see what happened? I mean, Christian Prince without face causing you trouble a ratio. So what if he show his face? What will happen? Look at this. Look, I want to see it again. What Christian Prince he cause you?
Dan sebagainya itu sudah terlampau amat meresahkan, bahkan sudah menghebohkan dunia.
In the world. This guy, he did not show his face, and he caused trouble a ratio in the world. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ta-da-da, ta-da-da, ta-da-da. Without his face, he caused ratio in every place. Without his face, he is working in Quran erase. Without his face, he caused ratio for us. Without his face, Islam disappear everywhere. What is that, man? I cause ratio and trouble for all the world without showing my face. What if I show my nose, my ear? Can you imagine the impact of such a behavior? Tell us more. All right. Go ahead.
dan tidak pernah terlihat langsung siapa orangnya. Tapi hujatan dia terhadap Islam, Allah, Al-Quran dan sebagainya itu sudah terlampau amat meresahkan, bahkan sudah menghebohkan dunia. Nah, menurut saya Christian Prince ini itu orang pengecut.
He's a coward.
Christian Prince ini
Oh, by mistake we click at that. I mean, we broke it now. By mistake we, The Christian Prince is a coward. Christian Prince is a coward. Okay.
Itu sudah terlampau amat meresahkan, bahkan sudah menghebohkan dunia. Nah, menurut saya Christian Prince ini itu orang pengecut.
Why I'm coward? Please explain to us. Please, brother, explain to us why Christian Prince is a coward. My friend, if I sneeze, I will make you fly. Honestly. So what does that have to do with coward? We are talking about talking. We are not fighting by the sword, you idiot. What coward? What's wrong with you? You just said a second ago, this guy, he don't show his face, and you Muslims around the world in trouble. You have ratio between you. A lot of Muslims leave in Islam. And now you are saying he's a coward. Why? What do you want me to do? Take jihad, do jihad, take a sword and come to you, brother? No, brother, I don't do that. You are an old man, and I don't do kill people. I'm a very peaceful person, by the way. Anyway, Christian Prince is a coward. What does this have to do with the answer? You know what? You are the brave. You are Sylvester Stallone. In the movie, it's called what? Jawapan, cerdas, atas, hujatan, Christian Prince, kabaida, Al-Quran, tentang, lumpur, hitam. Okay, this is the name of the movie. I mean, this movie is the name is so. By the time you finish reading the name of the movie is over. And what is the answer, man? People are waiting.
Kenapa pengecut? Dia tidak pernah menampakkan wajah.
He never shows his
Dia
face.
tidak mau berdebat langsung secara face.
We challenge him for debate face to face. Face to face. He invited me even to Indonesia, brother. I mean, Abdul, you see, everybody knows, everybody is laughing at you. Because, what about you call me in Skype? What face to face mean? And secondly, you know, everybody would not only knew that you are stupid and you are a coward, you are the coward. Because if you have the courage really to face me face to face, you don't have the courage to speak to me in Skype. I mean, how come you have courage? Because you know that face to face is impossible. If I go to Indonesia, they will kill me in 2 seconds. You are a coward. You are the coward. You are the coward who is avoiding using any excuse. All of you, those who say want to do face to face, are cowards. Not me. Because people are interested in the answers, not in your face. Here we go, we see your face. Look at this. Chaos, ratio, trouble around the Muslim world, and no answer. Is the answer coming? Or you will spend the whole day speaking about my face? You know what? I wonder now how many ustaz in Indonesia, when they go to the park like this, and there's a lake next to them, and there are 4 wives around them, and there's 70 slaves around them, and then instead of thinking about the women around them and the food and the wine which Allah will provide in heaven, they are thinking about Christian Prince. Where's your face, Christian Prince? You coward, Christian Prince. Face, show us your face. Face, show us your face. So show us your face. Hey, you cannot answer me with my face, without face. Still, you cannot answer me. Everybody will laugh at you in the community. You see, the second they start answer is the same second poo-poo start coming out of their mouth. Listen carefully. Until now, he did not answer, by the way. He just blah, 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 because he's a coward. And by the way, Insan, if you're already brave, call me and do live debate. And you know what? Open challenge. I will not ask you a question. You give me the question to ask you. What do you think, guys? Look how easy the challenge. You say to me, Christian Prince, ask me this question. This is the easiest exam ever. Imagine the teacher, he say to you, when you go to school to do exam, ask yourself the question and answer it. And if you pass, you are good to go. You will not pass, even if you are the one who gave me the question to ask you. Continue.
Space terbuka. Ya, menurut saya Christian Prince ini ilmunya juga sebenarnya cetek. tidak seberapa.
I mean, how many times in this video you say the Christian Prince knowledge is shallow? Like, I mean, come on. You remind me of Allah. You know, Allah, He says, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Less than a second after He say, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Already you said that, and then a second after, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Oh, hold on, you remind me of something in the Quran. Oh boy. Shall I go there? Brother, I have to go there. I have no choice. Excuse me. You remind me really of Allah. Look at this. Wisdom. Wiz and done, put them together, they are priceless. Oh boy. Okay. If you read the Quran, you will notice that the Quran is nothing but repeated words. There is nothing there. This book is empty. All the verses are the same. All the verses. And I will show you some example. Like actually, all of those are example, you know. Let us see. Oh boy. All of those. Look. How many? Look. Let us make it fast. Hold on. I will copy this sentence in the Quran and I will search in one page. How many times the Quran repeat the same thing? Oh boy. Oh mommy. Oh mommy, mommy blue. Oh mommy blue. To be honest with you, it's yellow. Oh mommy. Oh mommy, mommy blue. Oh mommy blue. Blue and yellow. Oh mommy. Oh mommy, mommy blue. Oh mommy blue. I mean, do Allah have anything to say to us? No. Empty, you know, empty head. He have nothing to say. He repeat the same thing. And then which in the favor of your Lord you will deny? Which in the favor of your Lord you will deny? This is God. This is my grandma after she became 125 years old after the first 17 years of her life. What is this, man? This is God talking? What is this? The same sentence all over. Oh, mommy. Okay, now we go back to a teacher who keep repeating his knowledge is shallow. His knowledge is shallow. We got it. His knowledge is shallow. Hello? I mean, isn't it obvious? What's wrong with you? All Muslims, they got it already. You sound like Allah now. Very boring. Okay. And how embarrassing. Exactly.
Menurut saya Christian Prince ini ilmunya juga sebenarnya cetek, tidak seberapa, sangat memalukan, masih sangat lemah pemahaman dia terhadap Quran maupun Alkitab. Banyak hujatan tuduhan dia yang sama sekali hanya ngarang-ngarang aja, tapi ini berbahaya bagi orang Islam.
It's fabrication, but it's dangerous for Islam. Man, it's fabrication, but it's dangerous for Islam. Okay, let's see who is fabricating what.
Alkitab. Banyak hujatan tuduhan dia yang sama sekali hanya ngarang-ngarang aja, tapi ini berbahaya bagi orang Islam awam. Contoh, katanya Al-Quran itu nggak mungkin wahyu Allah. Kenapa kok Allah berfirman katanya matahari terbenam di lumpur yang hitam? Masa matahari terbenam di lumpur yang hitam? Nah, ini ternyata di sini pemahaman dia sangat keliru. Yang mengatakan bahwa matahari terbenam di lumpur hitam itu bukan Allah, tapi adalah Zulkarnain. Zulkarnain pada saat itu dia
Zulkarnain is the one who said that the sun set in murky water. Are you sure, brother? Now the answer is coming. Finally, after all this like propaganda. Guys, just to show you, that the second you follow Islam, literally you lose your mind. Note with me what he said. Listen carefully. Muslims, I want the Muslim to listen before the Christians, especially Indonesians. Listen carefully.
Terbenam di lumpur yang hitam. Masa matahari terbenam di lumpur yang hitam? Nah, ini ternyata di sini pemahaman dia sangat keliru. Yang mengatakan bahwa matahari terbenam di lumpur hitam itu bukan Allah, tapi adalah Zulkarnain.
It wasn't Allah, it was Zulkarnain. Okay, I will go to the previous video just to show you that this guy is stupid. This is the same topic. He was refuting me about this. This is the same guy. Isn't it the same guy? Look, let me look. Yeah, it's the same face. I don't know, but he's looked like a rooster now. He's like standing up because suppose this is official, not in the park. Okay, tell us what happened with Zulkarnain. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I really hope he will realize his mistake and foolishness that he...
I just did, just to let you know, honestly. Thank you very much. I appreciate your help. Before your therapy, I was lost, and now I saw light.
Convey through social media. Hopefully, Muslim and Christian viewer won't easily believe what he says because his knowledge of Quran and the Bible actually is still low.
Hold on. He changed it. He did not say shallow. That's a good point. Finally, he did not say shallow again. I'm sick of it. Low. Okay, that's better.
By following our video, at least you will have more knowledge and insight
For sure.
about Islam and Christianity.
Absolutely.
And about Quran and the Bible as well. Christian Prince said that Quran wasn't a God's revelation because according to him it was impossible for the sun to set in the black mud.
What do you mean impossible? I never said it's impossible. If you live in Iraq, Saddam Hussein will make you believe that the sun set, you like it or don't. If you live in Saudi Arabia, the king of Saudi Arabia will make you believe the sun set in the murky water, you like it or otherwise they will chop your head. Who said it's impossible, man? It's not impossible, especially for Allah. Are you saying it's impossible for Allah to make the sun set in murky water? You are making blasphemy now, brother.
It's written in Al-Kahfi, verse number 80.
It's not Al-Kahfi, it's Al-Kahf. Al-Kahf, you idiot. Not Al-Kahfi. Okay.
6. The accusation that Christian Prince made really prove his...
Did you just touch your ear when you said the accusation? Why you touch your ear? Huh? Why? This is called body language. Liar. Yeah, start touching ears and nose. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Foolishness, or without he realized he was revealed his own lies and foolishness. It proved that he didn't read the Quran, Al-Kahfi verse
Al-Kahfi again.
86 correctly. Or he knew it but deliberately translated it as...
I have to agree with you. This is a word very hard for me to say. Deliberately. I did that. Deliberately. Okay, how is that? Explain to us. Go ahead.
He lied, so that Muslims doubt their holy book. I will quote the Al-Kahfi verse.
Finally, this is the same as Allah. Blah, 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 blah. And now the answer. Why you did give us the answer in 2 seconds? I mean, what is this about? Instead of bashing me, speaking about me, what's wrong with you, man? Leave the Christian Prince alone.
86.
Wait. Muslims, I want you to listen what he will say. what he will say. This is in the minute 3:42 in the video here, and we will go back and we will play what he said here, because you will see how he get himself busted, the idiot. He said here that Allah is not the one who's talking, it was Alexander the Great.
Lumpur hitam itu bukan Allah, tapi adalah Zulkarnain. Zulkarnain pada saat itu dia sedang memimpin pasukan.
Okay, let us go here and you will see how he will say the opposite.
Until when he reached the setting of the sun.
You idiot, did you say until he? Guys, did he say until he? So how Alexander the Great is the one is talking, and then he said, the verse says, until he reached the sitting place of the sun. Alexander the Great, he said, until he. Read it again, brother.
Until when he reached the setting of the sun.
Stop. The Quran saying that Alexander the Great said until he reached the sitting place of the sun. So Alexander the Great, when he talk, he says until he reached the sitting place of the sun. Okay, Alexander the Great is talking now. Who is he? I mean, do you see how stupid you are? You know, Abdul, listen, Abdul, honestly, if I leave my toes alone in a room, have like 1,000 Muslims, he can debate you, my toes alone. By the way, don't estimate my toes, you know. I just, killed a spider. I found him in the backyard. He looked at me and looked like, he said, I am the one who protected the Prophet. Yeah, the story of the spider, which we cannot find it anywhere. It's a big fake hadith, the Muslim, they keep repeating it everywhere. But anyway, brother, so until he reached the sitting of the sun, who is he? And who is talking? Potato?
He found it is in.
Did he say he found it again? Did you just say he found it? So Alexander the Great is the one is talking. Alexander the Great is saying, and he found it. So I am Alexander the Great, and I am talking now, and I say, and he found it. Unbelievable. You want to debate Christian Prince? Are you sure? My friend, I will not even dare to debate myself. I will lose. Trust me. Muslim, do you see how stupid this one you call him teacher? This is his translation. Hold on, I will take a snapshot so it will not be in the front of us. And we will put it on the screen so we can read the text correctly. Clearly, I mean.
Setting of the sun, he found it is in a spring or murky water near it.
Okay, hold on. And again he said near it. He near it what?
He found it is in a spring or murky water. Near it, he found a people.
Okay. I will stop here. What we heard now, this Abdul, he is not only getting his God busted, he is getting himself busted with no mercy. Until he, what? I will post the translation again of what he said, not what I said. Near it, he found, let us make it big. Most of you guys are very old like me and you cannot see very good vision. Near it, he found people. Okay, how the one is talking is Zulqarnain, and it says near it he found people. Indonesian people. Which one is the word he in the Indonesian language here, in the white line? Which one is the word he in the Indonesian? Somebody can tell me, please. The one who tell me first, I will grant you the first visit to heaven of Allah and a lot of wines made in Kuala Lumpur. Dia? Okay, Dia. Let us see where is the. Oh, it says Dia here. Look. Even here it says Dia. Hello? Abdul, this is your translation. You are officially certified idiot, trying supposedly to refute me, but look what you did. Very horrible, brother. Very horrible. You said in your translation, dia, he who, if Zulqarnain is talking, then the Quran should not say he. He found people. So the one is talking is who? The reporter. Who is the reporter? Allah. Allah is the reporter. Actually, we will go to the Quran and we will show the Muslims how this fool is trying to fool you. So until now, Alexander the Great is not talking, obviously. Because if Alexander the Great is talking, he will say, and I found people, not he. I mean, it's obvious. You do not need to be genius, right? Very simple. So, he found people. Let us see the verse after it. The verse after it saying, and let us zoom in to make it more big. He found it. He found it, and here it says dia again. Dia, he found it. So who's talking? Allah. See, Muslims, how he fooled you? If Alexander the Great, he said, he's the one who's talking, he says, I found it sitting in a spring of murky water. The one is talking, obviously, it's not Alexander the Great. For he is not talking, obviously, from the language. It says he. And actually, if you go in the Quran, just to show you that this guy is an idiot, he do not know how to read his book. If we go in the Quran, you will see in chapter 18, verse number 86. Let us go to the Indonesian translation. Look what it says. You Indonesian, you speak Indonesian, right? I'm assuming so. Hello. In verse number 83, it says they are asking you about Zulqarnain. I will tell you something of it. Who is the one who's talking? Allah. Zulqarnain is already dead. So they are asking Muhammad about Zulqarnain. So Allah said to Muhammad, they are asking you about Zulqarnain. I will tell you some of his story. So who is the one who's talking in verse number 83? It's so clear, it is Allah. All right. Now, if we take this verse here, I made a list of translations, so Indonesian with me, they can see what we are talking about. This is Google Translation. All right. We have here in the left the verses in the Indonesian language, in the as it's translated by the Muslims. Remember, as it is translated by the Muslim. This is not my translation. This is verse number 83. Okay, here is 83. We are typing in Arabic. All right. And then we need to add, and here is 84, etc. So look what happened here. This is the Indonesian translation confirmed to us that Allah is the one speaking. Allah is the one speaking. Until he found it sitting in a murky water. Who is the one who found it? Zulqarnain. Who is the one who's talking? Allah. This is why it says dia. Here. Dia. He found it sitting in murky water. So this liar, he's trying to fool you, avoiding my previous video. You guys remember my video? I made a video about this, and supposedly he's trying to refute me, right? So how come he did not mention what his prophet said? We will go to that part later. So this mad person, he is trying to defend falsely, and the more he defends, the more he make mistakes, because it's obvious the one is talking is Allah. And if Allah, he says he found the sun sitting in murky water, there's no way that he's saying he thought the sun sitting in murky water. There's a huge difference between he found and he thought. He found, if I say to you, this guy, he went and he found his father dead. If the father was not dead, then I will not say he found his father dead. I say he thought his father dead. Very easy. Because now, because supposedly his father did not die. So, but if the father was dead, so we say he found his father dead, not he thought his father dead. So Allah never said the word thought. And when we say Allah here, we are speaking about Muhammad, because Muhammad is the one fabricating this Quran. Allah and Muhammad is one. So this is your translation. It says here, indeed we have given him power. Who is talking? Allah. Verse number 84. Indeed we gave him power. Who is the one gave power? Allah. Then Allah continues saying, then he took a road, different direction. He followed a road. Verse number 85. And look how the verses became so long in translation. And then, after he took the road, until when he came to the sitting of the sun. You see, the one is talking now is Allah. Until he came to the sitting place of the sun. Okay, until he came to the sitting of the sun. So why you are lying, saying the one who's talking is Zulqarnain? You have no respect yourself. Until he arrived to the sitting place of the sun, there he found it sitting in a spring of muddy water. It's not even a sea. There he found next to it people. And then after that, supposedly Allah, he reported a conversation between him and Zulqarnain. So he said to him, after he found the sun sitting in murky water, after that, and he found people next to it, then Allah saying, we said to him, until now Zulqarnain is not talking. Then we said to him, after you see Dia again. So he found the people next to it, and then we said to him, O Zulqarnain, either you punish them or do good to them, which is a very stupid statement. I mean, what does that mean? Is that a game? Punish them or do good to them? Why he is punishing them and doing good to them in the same time? And what kind of a choice this choice is? If they are bad, they are bad. If they are good, good, good. And now Zulqarnain supposedly is entering the conversation. Here you see how this person tried to fool you, saying Zulqarnain is not talking. I will go back to his video a little bit so we can see more of his smart answers, for they are laughable and they are our comedy. Actually, I enjoy talking about this guy. He's a best comedy, after Muhammad, for sure. I don't want Muhammad to be upset from me and say, oh, you replace me now with this guy. I mean, we have to remember the number one comedian is Muhammad, because he is the one who discovered where the sun set in the murky water. Yeah. I'm drinking cocoa now. Do you think the sun is there? Because it's very muddy and murky. It looks like literally like a muddy water now. Literally. Cocoa.
Kan dia berjalan sampailah dia pada satu di ujung laut, sudah tidak bisa meneruskan perjalanan
until he reached the edge of the sea. Guys, where is the word sea? Where is the word sea in the Quran? You liar. You know what? I have a challenge for you. I like it. Put your hand up. Yeah, look at this hand, man. His hand is up. The sea, the edge of the sea. There's edge of the sea. Okay. He reached the edge of the sea, but in Arabic we don't see the word sea. Muslims, Indonesian, I will do this in front of you. I will take this verse. Actually, we translated, right? already we translated that, but I'm going to take the Arabic this time. حتى إذا بلغ مغرب الشمس وجدها تغرب في عين حمية. Now, Google Translation might not give a correct translation, but we will try it. Let us go here, and we will post the verse as it is in Arabic in the front of your eyes, and we will translate to Indonesian language. Switch, and here we need to change the language to Arabic. Okay, here we go. Now we have it in English. Any of you Indonesian people see the word? Let me, if I make the page wider, maybe that will make it. Let me make it small text. I don't know why my page is messed up as a look. Okay. Yeah, but this is in the Indonesian translation, but in the real translation, there's no C. See, this is the Arabic word as it is, and this is Google translation. Anyone can show me where it says the word C here? Muslim, did you ask yourself, why the word C disappear? It says here, Dimata Hami'ah. I don't know what Dimata mean, but Ain is a spring of water. How we can prove that Ain is a spring of water? Very simple. Ain is a word mean eye. You see it? Qurratu aini is like the ball of my eye, like I protect it with as because this is hurt. This is my eye, the one I can see with it. All right. But here, if you go in chapter 34, verse number 12, you will see the word ain appear clearly. It says here, Ainul Qatr. What is the Ainul Qatr? It is spring. It's a spring. I don't know where the word spring here in the Indonesian translation, but it should appear. Anyone can tell me which one? Lawut, right? The word lawut is C. Which one is mata? Okay, mata. So mata here. Let us go to the Indonesian translation, chapter 34, verse number 12. Mata air. Indonesian. Here we go. All right. So here it says, what is the word ain? Mata air. No, this is in the translation there. Here, this is this verse. In the verse of chapter 34, verse number 12, it should say ain. What is the word ain? Which one? Sama, young, badi, I don't know which one. But if we take it here, let us do this. Let us take this part and translate as long help is not coming. Yeah, but I don't see the word meta air here. Where is the word meta air? Is it shown here in this verse? I think you guys, you have a very delay. We're talking about chapter 34, verse number 12. Do you see the word spring? No word of I, right? Okay. Yeah. But if we change the translation, hold on. From Indonesian, let us say to, let's go back to English. I don't see it too here. But just to make it simple, hold on. Yeah, translation is funny, but let's make it simple for everybody. Give me a second. We will open the translation or the interpretation of the verses, and you will see how they lie in the truth. This is why I say always to you, you cannot take Islamic translation as a Quran. Even the Muslim, by the way, don't accept it as a Quran because it's full of lies. Most of those translations is made to sell this Islam to us, to make Islam look better, look without mistakes. So here we go, chapter 34, verse number 12. I will wait for you on screen. I'm just finding the interpretation. All right. Here we go. See, this is the correct translation should be. Here, the word Ain is coming as the fount flowed, the fount of molten copper. Do you see it? You see the word Ain? In the English translation and in the Indonesian translation, the word Ain translation disappear. There's no spring, there's no fount. This is what Ain mean. Ain is a spring of water, fount of water, anything where water is coming bursting out of the ground. All right? So the same word, it's appear for us in the Quran here as the same word appear in the chapter of the cave, Ain. You see it? This is exactly the same word. And the translation, and this is the interpretation saying clearly, it is a fount. And this is Tafsir al-Jalalain. So Muslim cannot say, oh, this is false, doesn't say that, this is not. So this is what the word Ain mean. It's a spring of water, a fount of water, little tiny water. And here the Quran using it as a fount of copper, which is very funny. So a fount of any liquid, it is Ain. And it can mean in the same time an eye. This is why they call it the fount of water or spring of water, they call it eye too, because it's so small, like the eye. It's like a hole in the ground where water, a spring of water is coming out. It's not a river. It's not a big, huge amount of water or liquid coming. So this is what Ain mean. And this is the same use for Huru Ain, supposedly speaking about the eye of those virgins who the Muslims will have an endless penis to sleep with them. So when this guy, he tried to explain the Quran, he avoided clearly, even in his translation. If we go here, you will see, and this is the good thing about those Muslims, they always help us to get them busted. If we go back here, in the translation of this guy, you will see, even in his translation, it says the word Ain. And the translation in his video appear as a spring of water. Read carefully.
Until when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it is in a spring or murky water near.
See, we heard him and he said, and the translation even in English, saying clearly, he found it in a spring of muddy water. So why he was saying to the Muslims in the video that he reached the edge of the sea, when even in his translation in the previous video, he said a spring of water. You see it? How a spring of water became an ocean. And I believe strongly, this is the reason this guy, this time he did not make his answer for me in English. Because he found it very embarrassing, the stupid mistakes he do. He helped me to expose how he lie by using his own words to get him busted. He cannot say, I did not say that. It's in a video published by him in his webpage. Spring of muddy water. It's a spring. So here in the Indonesian translation, they say laut. What laut? Where is the word laut is coming from? That is a false translation. Do you see the contradiction? Here it says spring. Here it says laut. The correct one is spring. And I change any Muslim to say I'm lying. Actually, I encourage all the Indonesian to do as I did. Go to your Quran, open the same chapter, very simple, very easy, and copy the verses, chapter 18, verse number 86, and post in Google Translation. Just copy it as it is and translate. And let us see if the word see will appear. If there's no word see, it means they are lying. There is no word see. This is Google Translation. We will do it again in front of you. I will post the text and Google will do the job. Now, Google is not perfect, but it helps us. Where is the word see? We don't see it. Right? Do we see the word? No. What we see here, the mata, which I understand mata mean a spring, right? A spring of water. You see how easy to get them busted and they are lying to you? Very simple. So obviously the Quran is made by a stupid idiot. His name is Muhammad. He is copying a story is written by a person from Syria. And by the way, the person who wrote the story about Alexander the Great, he's a Christian. He's a Christian, but this is a fiction story. It's like now you write a story about Hercules. Hercules is a real person. But the story, fiction stories about him, they add stuff, so they use like historical time or a historical person, and this person, everybody knows his story is fiction. It's just for fun. Muhammad the idiot, he took the story from this guy and he put it in the Quran, claiming that Allah told him this. The Jews, they came to Muhammad, they asked him, tell us about Zulqarnain. Tell us about Zulqarnain. How we can discover why actually this story is happening. It says here, and they are asking thee concerning Zulqarnain. They are asking thee. Did you ask yourself who is the one is asking him? The Jews are making fun of Muhammad. Because this guy, you give him a bone, he starts chewing in it. So they give him a bone. And he make a story about it so they can laugh at him. So they are asking, he said, give me time to answer you. And then Allah, he says, Allah inspire me. Let us see the interpretation for this verse. Who is the one is asking him about Zulqarnain? Let us go. Chapter 18, verse number 83. Idiot. Just ask him a question. He cannot say, I do not know. He have to open his mouth and it says, shish kebab hummus. And the second he start talking is the same second people start laughing. Say anything. Let us go to Jalalain. Actually, it says the Jews. Hold on. Hey, here we go. You see, it says the Jews. As I say, the Jews, they ask him a question. Who is Zulqarnain? Just to be sure that this guy is a filthy false prophet. Zulqarnain is a homosexual. And he is a bisexual. How in the world he became a prophet of God? So the Jews, they say, let us ask him a simple question. In 2 seconds you will see that this guy is a liar. Let us ask him about Zulqarnain. Suddenly Zulqarnain became a prophet of Allah. Here, look, it says, in the Jalalain saying, whose name was Alexander, he was not a prophet. I say recite relating to the Quran, say clearly, Allah, he spoke to him and he said to him, if they are doing good, punish them. If they are bad, and it's up to you. So Allah is giving command to him. So he is not, if he is not a prophet, he is what? Change the interpretation. Ibn Abbas. The people of Mecca will ask, O Muhammad, in the event of Zulqarnain, say to them, Muhammad, I shall recite to you a remembrance of him, explaining his event. The guy, he said to us that the one is talking is not Allah, it is Zulqarnain. Not long time ago, there was a king, a very famous king, and I said to you, tell us who is the king. And then I start saying he is sent by Allah, and Allah gave him power, and he accomplished. So when this guy trying his best to refute us, he is helping us to refute Muhammad. And here, by the way, if you are in Indonesian, you are going to make a video, you do not need to post all my video. You can make it short, you can cut and make it simple. I mean, you can make it 5 minutes if you want. Between his answer, my answer, take the most important, put them together and make a short video for a short translation. But don't miss the important point, please. So let us finish.
Sangat lemah pemahaman di orang Islam awam. Contoh, kata benam di lumpur yang hitam. Nah, ini ternyata di sini pemahaman dia sangat keliru. Yang mengatakan bahwa matahari terbenam di lumpur di ujung laut sudah tidak bisa meneruskan perjalanan, sementara matahari sudah hampir terbenam. Karena matahari sudah di ufuk timur sudah hampir terbenam, ya sehingga air laut itu terlihat hitam. Jadi matahari seperti terbenam di lumpur yang hitam, ya hilang karena sudah gelap. Nah, dia mengatakan bahwa matahari terbenam di lumpur yang hitam. Itu tidak mungkin matahari terbenam di lumpur hitam. Itu maksudnya matahari terbenam seperti di lumpur yang hitam. Tapi yang mengatakan itu bukan Allah.
It's not Allah. It's not Allah who said that. You know what? I will give you a spring of water in your bum, so you can wash it because you have a lot of poo-poo there and people will laugh at you. This is your prophet saying that. Are you saying that your prophet is a fabricator too? I want the Muslims to tell him why you are stupid, why you are insulting your prophet, because he just said it's impossible that Allah will say that. And he said, read with me carefully, Muhammadan. And if he will say to you, this is da'if, it's not da'if as you see. This is the reference in front of you. This is your Muslim website. This is not da'if. So, what Muhammad said, I was sitting behind the messenger of Allah, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. Guys, if you are losing my connection, you can watch it later. YouTube will like we lost connection. Connection is coming back. All right. Yeah, in case you lose connection, please refresh the page. And however, I believe strongly that YouTube still will preserve the recording, and later you will have the full video, maybe few disturbed here and there. Now, read with me carefully. I was behind the messenger of Allah, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where this set? I replied, Allah and his apostle know best. He said, it set in a spring of warm water, muddy hot water. Why you are lying, saying there's an ocean and the edge of the ocean, and he saw the ocean as if it's disappearing in the ocean, when in the Quran never says he thought it disappear. It looked like, maybe it is. Why you Muslims are fabricating things just to defend the stupidity of your prophet? Nowhere in the Quran it says what you are saying. And here we go. This is your prophet getting you busted. And you are the one who said, the one who says such a thing is a fabricator. The one who say that the sun sitting in murky water according to the Quran is a liar. That means you just called your prophet a liar. You just agreed that Muhammad is a fraud because it is your prophet who says so, not me. Are you going to say your prophet is a liar? I want all the Muslims who are listening. Say to him, how come you made 2-3 videos about the same topic but still you are not answering Christian Prince? Isn't it your prophet who said that too? Was he a stupid? Was he a fabricator? Because in his video he said the one who says such a thing is a fabricator for the Indonesian. So they will see, but I would change not to English, I would change to Indonesian. And now what we will see both will be translated into Indonesian. Choose another language. We choose Indonesian. Where is the Indonesian? I don't see it. Japanese. Here we go. All right, translate. All right, this is your Indonesian translation, my friend. Translating the Arabic as it is and translating the English it was in the left. So here you will see that the Prophet was sitting behind, a guy was sitting behind the Prophet. His name is Abu Dhar. He's a very well-known companion who used to accompany Muhammad like Abu Huraira for the sake of food, free food. Those are the cats of the town. They accompany the big dog so they can get some meat. So it says here that I was riding behind the Prophet and he said to me, do you know where the sun set? During the sunset? I said, well, Allah and his apostle knows best. And then Muhammad, he said, it set in a spring of hot muddy water. Do you see it? So why he is lying to you, saying that the one who believes in such a thing is a liar? Supposedly this is me, when I'm just reading for you what your Quran saying and what your Prophet saying. And now look at this. Are you going now to believe that Muhammad was lying about the interpretation? Muslims, are you going to say Muhammad is a liar? Because this guy, he said it clearly, the one who says so is a liar. All right? Mahdi Bashiri, he wanna call me. I don't know, I'm trying to make the video short for the people to download, but I guess they have to cut it off. We can take one call.